While I'm growing my channel, I'm also growing my personal brand and my reputation. And I don't want to be known as the spammy guy on Instagram. I want to be known as the person who creates value and listen and help other people. And then you need to act like that if you want to be that person. Project Vayner episode 19. It's Monday. It's almost 8 p.m. I'm at work importing some footage from today's filming, and the last episode was a little bit late, 1 week late, so I published that yesterday. So I just wanted to film something so I can publish this fast and get back on track with the vlog. So I'm just taking up the camera right now to film something, and I was thinking about this when I was sitting on Instagram liking posts, because that's a part of my Instagram strategy. And then I thought that's maybe something that I can talk about in an episode. It doesn't have to be more advanced than just saying what I do on Instagram to grow my account. Maybe I can make a more in-depth video about it later on, and when the account grows I have probably more things I can share, and the algorithm has probably changed and so on, because it's changing all the time and you have to adapt, and the tips that you might gotten 6 months ago, maybe it's not relevant now because, as I said, it's changing so fast. But anyway, I thought that I could just talk about what I'm doing to grow my Instagram account. First of all, the reason why I'm doing it is because I want to create a community or an audience with people that like the same stuff as I do, people I can help and inspire and talk with, and maybe I can get some ideas and tips from them as well. Just trying to build my personal brand and learning the platforms while I'm doing it. The thing that I do, that I'm trying to do every day, is to, first of all, I try to 200 posts, and that's posts that is using the same hashtags as I do. So the hashtags that I want to be associated with, like video editing, filmmaking, filmmaker's life, cinematography, Adobe Premiere Pro, Lumix GH5, everything that is connected to video editing and stuff like that. I click those hashtags, and then I go to, I'm gonna do it at the same time because then it's easier to remember what I actually do. So I click those hashtags, and then I go to latest, so not popular but latest, and then I start with the latest one, and then I just go through them and like the posts that I like. So not just spamming, but actually looking at the photo and thinking, is this something I want to be associated with? And is it a video or photo that looks good? And then I like it. And when I have popular hashtags with a lot of posts, it updates frequently. And what that does is I have a bigger chance of being one of the first person to like that post on that hashtag. So then it's a higher chance for that person that posts that to actually see me liking it and then visit my account and maybe like one of my posts or maybe follow me. So I always try to go on the latest posts, liking 200 of them. And I do that Monday to Friday, so that means I press 1,000 times per week. Yeah, and then I try to post 5 times a week. Sometimes it's less than that. I should be posting like 2-3 times per day, but at the same time I'm prioritizing a lot of other things as well, like my YouTube channel, for example. And I want to post things on Instagram that actually looks good, and the like spontaneous posts that goes to my story, and the posts are actually something that I want to edit, and I want it to like look professional. Also, I try to follow a certain style. So if you look at my, I don't know how much you see, but it's like black, white, and blue, and then every other post is a video and every other post is a photo. So I have some sort of like structure. I'm just gonna see if it's still recording. Yes. So I'm trying to have some sort of style and some sort of structure when I'm posting, and also I have a like template in Photoshop where I put the images, and then I have my YouTube address underneath. So every time people are scrolling through, they see my post and they see my YouTube account. And these posts are also higher than they are wide. So to make sure that every time someone is looking at my posts, it takes up the whole phone instead of you seeing part of the post underneath. So that's also part of the strategy. And then I try to when I write the captions, either I write it short like this, 1 or 2 sentences, something that is on point or like funny, or either I do that or I write a long caption where I talk more about a specific subject. So I'm always trying to bring value with the text and not just the post. So I am actually putting more effort into the post than I've done before. And then I follow this structure with the 5 dots and then the hashtags underneath. And I put the hashtags in the captions. I've noticed that that works best for me in terms of getting good reach. I know some people post it in the first comment, but I post it in the actual post. And then I try to use 25 hashtags, 25, 26. I don't want to use, you can use 30, but I don't want to use 30 because Instagram can see your account as a spam account because you are just using as much hashtags as possible. So I try to stay at like 25, 26. And then I try to, every hashtag I use, I try to pick hashtags that has about 50,000 posts. So if it's too little, there's not enough people that will see it. And if it's too much, your post will like disappear in between everyone else, because it's just so much noise, so much things posting on that big hashtag. So 50,000 is a good mark there. And of course you can higher that number as you grow your channel. But right now I have like 859 followers. So then 50,000 is pretty good. Then after I have posted, I usually send it to my story to promote it. So it's the little arrow underneath the post. So I send it to my story, and sometimes I cover the image so people get curious and click on it to get to the post. And in that way I can get more views on the post and also more likes. And I do that right after I have posted, and I also go ahead and like those 200 posts also right after I have posted. So the first hour, I think it's the first hour, or is it the first day? yeah, I think it's the first hour after you have posted, the post will show to like 15 or 20% of your followers. So it's important in that time to get a lot of engagement on your post, and then Instagram will open up and show it to all of your followers. So people might think that all posts are showing to all your followers, but that isn't true. So, and this is why it's important to have active followers, so not just spam accounts, but you want the 20% or 15% that see your post to actually engage with it. So that's basically what I do. Then I try to comment, and I try to engage with other people. I try to give feedback to people, ask questions, DMing as much as I can. One thing I don't do is I don't have a comment that I copy and then paste to hundreds of accounts. Everything I comment and everything I write in DMs are text that I genuinely think and what I really want to say. So it's never spamming, because I know people might have like ways of growing their Instagram account by spamming, and you must remember that, or you must remember, like I know everything. The way I see it is that while I'm growing my channel, I'm also growing my personal brand and my reputation. And I don't want to be known as the spammy guy on Instagram. I want to be known as the person who creates value and listen and help other people. And then you need to act like that if you want to be that person. So yeah, that's basically what I do. But it all comes down to like finding something that works, and then just do it continuously, day after day after day, and then be patient enough and continue to do it. So that's what I had to share today. Now I need to go back to editing. So see you in a couple of days.